Hello, welcome back to Aspera. Yeah, let's get right back into it. Last time we set up the basics of a base, already spanning probably a couple 100 kilometers. And yeah, I'm really excited about this new patch. I'm not gonna lie. The prospect of not standing there after a couple hours and you're basically deadlocked because you are. I did.
I keep thinking about that abandoned colony.
Yeah,
We are not the
so
first
do I.
mission to Mars, not by far. What if there are other AIs out there, racing to terraform Mars first? It is entirely possible. No, if another AI was present, I would have detected it already.
I don't know why she's so very sure of that. Yeah. Because I mean, what tells you that you would, you know? Okay, so we're producing. I'm just trying to gauge how. Okay, so we definitely want a research outpost here, and we definitely also want a colony because we. Oh, building limit reached. Crud. Scrap those. And because we definitely need 2 building slots for yeah, scrap this mine too. That's a real shame. Okay. It seems we were a little bit too ambitious, and we should have done the missions. Seems, for some strange reason, that doing what the game tells you to do is not a bad idea. Okay, so there is a structure limit, which we just now reach with the colony and the spaceport. So yeah. I hope we're producing, and I think one factory should produce enough for 1 colony. We'll have to figure out the ratios there. But yeah.
Then again, I did not know about the abandoned structure until recently. Could my knowledge be incomplete? It is reasonable to assume there are Mars missions from other organizations that ISA does not know about. Maybe this planet is not completely deserted. The colony is ready. I will have company very soon. I feel quite anxious about this next part. I am not sure why.
Probably because there will be pesky humans on Mars. So yeah, that's a colony. Oh, that's so cute. I didn't even realize that. The food, which the icon... Oh god. I'm actually gonna talk and pick up the phone a bit later. It's the little like nutrition pyramid, but the in-game 3D icon is actually like a lunchbox here. That's really cute. Okay, Dr. Foster.
Hello, Amy. Dr. Foster here. How do you read? Over.
This is Amy. There is some background static, but I read you.
One of our tracking and data relay satellites got crippled. We'll be launching a new one after we identify the cause of the problem. But until we do, we will lose contact with you whenever Mars or the Sun passes between Earth and your satellite.
In that case, should I follow the recording and backing offline protocol?
It's kind of ironic that I always try to keep quiet when they're talking, and the game keeps interrupting poor Dr. Foster. Orbital view unlocked. Congratulations, the first spaceport is ready for use. Zoom out to the orbital view to assign and manage special projects. You can choose special projects to research in your tech tree. Once tech tree, whew. Once selected, colonists will investigate the technology until it's complete. Then you can assign it to an available spaceport to kick it off. These projects will be the key to a successful terraformation of Mars. Keep up the good work.
Yes, please record all your activities when our network connection is down. We'll download the log once our communication is restored. I hope to get the new satellite up and running very soon. I don't like the idea of not being able to reach you, Amy.
Understood.
Okay, Houston out.
That is... Okay, honestly, that's a bit silly. We were just on call. Why are you calling again?
Hello, Amy. This is Houston. How are you doing over there? We've received word that the spaceport's completed. Well done. I have your next procedure if you're ready to copy.
Roger. I am ready to copy.
Very good. The instructions are as follows. First, confirm that the spaceport is ready to receive colonists. Then, zoom out to access the Special Projects menu or select the orbital view icon. Then you'll see that the Colonist Migration Project is now available. Click Add to initiate the project. Do you copy that procedure?
Yes, I copied your instructions.
Great. As long as you have the migration project assigned to a spaceport, shuttles will run between Earth and Mars. The more spaceports you have assigned to this project, the more colonists will arrive. Now, Amy, you are responsible for providing the resources they need, so make sure they have enough food, water, and habitats to survive.
I will take good care of them, Dr. Foster.
Roger that. Houston out.
Okay, so now we can actually... I can actually talk again. How beautiful is that? I'm really loving the new resource density. I think I mentioned it like 20 times before, but it is honestly amazing. Okay. Spaceport 00 added. They're now starting the journey. Oh. Thought you can tap out of there, but you can't. Okay.
All right. The first colonists are on their way to Mars. All that is left to do is wait for their arrival. Once they get here, there will be no turning back. This is it.
Okay. Directives complete. Great. Yeah, the structure limit is really sucking a little bit here, but what can you do? I'm actually gonna build a research outpost. So now we are at 50, but we should be fine. We do have enough power. We have okay-ish enough workers. You can also see the road situation here.
Maybe it is because the colonists will scrutinize everything that I do once they arrive. How will they treat me? I have nothing to worry about. The colonists are all advanced scientists and technicians. Once they meet me, they will treat me as an individual. Life on Mars will be very harsh for them. I will supply them with food and water, and they will help me research new technology. It will be a perfect quid pro quo. As long as they have the resources they need, we will both succeed.
To be honest, I can't really... Like... Why do we even need humans? Couldn't we just research, like, if we're smart enough for this, why aren't we smart enough to, you know, research technology? It's a bit hinky. There is a way to like view advanced information. I think, is it here? Yeah. But over which time? Like... Oh, that's funny. Like they need 2 food and 2 water and turn it into 20 research points. But how often do they need new food and water? We'll see. They're certainly hoping that they don't come here and starve immediately.
It is highly improbable, but I should stay alert for any unexplained activity.
Definitely staying alert here, Amy. No worries. Honestly, one of the like most unrealistic things about this game is the instant communications that we have with Dr. Foster. Because I mean, even if you have an impeccable communications network, you will have a light delay, and there's just no way around that. So real-time communications is just not
Humans
feasible.
will be living on Mars with me, but it won't be the first mission to house humans on this planet. The Stardust Emerald in 2142, the Red Prometheus in 2077, and many others. The Stardust Emerald quarters were truly magnificent. It was an ambitious attempt at tourism, but they found that spending months inside a spaceship was too hard for casual tourists, even one as lavish as the Stardust Emerald. One single voyage bankrupted the Pelican Space Corporation. Mars was not made for human life. ISA was smart to send me ahead first.
What is it with these poor creatures always getting interrupted? Colonists' arrival. Congratulations, the first colonists have arrived. Make sure they have enough water, food, and shelter to survive on Mars. It is the duty of the colonists to provide technical assistance to this project. When satisfied, they will be able to focus on their research projects, advancing the technologies required to fulfill the mission. Colonists will migrate internally using purpose-built airships to the most efficient colonies and research outposts. And in the event of starvation, they may eventually return back to Earth for safety. Take also into consideration that the number of colonists can naturally increase or decrease from time to time, as some of them may have children or peacefully decay on the planet. Keep it up with a plan and terraform Mars. Yes. Research. That is exactly what we were waiting for, and it's obvious what we're going to research first. It is this. Engineering 1, which increases the building limit. Gotcha.
I will succeed where those other missions failed.
Oh, hello, Commander Valentine.
Hi, Amy. Finally we meet. I've been really looking forward to working with you. I'm Elia Valentine. I've been elected the leader of the human colonies for this mission.
Hello, Commander. I am excited to meet you.
Please, call me Elia. I can't get used to these stuffy ISA ranks. I got my PhD in psychology, so I've got no business with those fancy titles. That's enough jabbering from me. We'll be making history with this mission. If things proceed according to plan, who knows how far ahead we'll bring humanity. I see you've already selected a technology from the tech tree for us to research.
Did indeed.
Great! My team's eager to get started. Developing this incredible technology is the reason many of us fought to be on the mission. We're going to make a great team. We're so lucky to have you. Talk to you later.
Sorry, it's a bit ironic that she's talking about the incredible technology that they have, the privilege of researching, and the incredible technology is building more buildings. I mean, no one on Earth could even think of that. It's just too advanced. There's no way to come up with that. Ugh. What is it, blue? No. But yeah, so they're currently, I think they're being carted around, or they're getting acclimated or something. I wonder why there's runways. Oh, we might actually have a flight later on.
The humans have arrived. How do I feel about that? I am excited. Meeting a human other than Dr. Foster will be fascinating. We will be able to learn so much about each other.
Oh, that song really slaps, by the way. That's one of the most amazing songs in the soundtrack. So every 35 souls, they need 2 food and nope. Food. So right now, demand is outclassing production. But this is not running at 100% efficiency because we're lacking chemicals.
Applying Earth technologies to the Martian environment is a challenge. Many techniques and procedures will not apply here. I am excited to make engineering progress in this planet.
Oh, okay. So they don't produce research, but they research the outpost. That's really interesting. I'm glad that it kind of split them. That way, this can get done. Although it's taking a really long time, obviously. Autosave there. The autosave intervals are very high, like much higher than you're used to in a game like this.
Humanity created me. They gave me volition and consciousness for a reason. But I am an artificial consciousness. So can I say that my volition is real?
What is real?
There is no practical difference between real and artificial volition. All volition is an act of one's will. There is no provable distinction.
So we're kind of stuck in a bit until the research is done, which is in 19 days. Souls. I love that it's in souls, by the way. Oh, there we go. Awesome. So, what do we want to research next is a very good question. And I think I'm gonna go with the storage. Initiate terraforming stage 1. Melt the dry ice polar caps. Congratulations, you're about to start... I'm actually not, let's be honest. You're about to start the terraforming plan. The first stage consists of liberating all the CO2 that is trapped as CO2 ice in the polar caps of Mars. This can be done in multiple ways and through different special projects. Check the tech tree to learn more about how they work. During this stage, the CO2 in the caps will start sublimating and further increasing the planet's temperature. I think the end is a bit runaway there. Creating a runaway effect until the caps completely disappear completely. Keep it up with the plan and terraform Mars. To be honest, I mean, we are supposed to terraform Mars, but I'm really a bit more interested in completely conquering Mars and covering it with robots. Just being honest there, that is a bit more up my speed. I'm definitely going to build the chemical plant first. Just because it seems like that's the biggest hurdle, the biggest bottle cap for our food production right now. And then I'm just going to build a bunch more worker hubs because, as you can see, I mean, traffic isn't terrible, but it definitely is not as good as it could be. Oh, I think there you can actually shift click to build multiple buildings. So yeah, we'll build another one here because we'll definitely need it, like, really soon. And another one here. And I also anticipate a definite lack of power in these outskirts. So yeah. Oh, they also like maintenance. Yeah, these one already do like maintenance. So let's go here. And let's go here. So as soon as this infrastructure here is done, I will want to build up all these mines.
To fully terraform Mars, we must convert the planet into an Earth-like habitat. The first step is to raise the planet's temperature above minus 50 degrees Celsius. At that point, nearly all the carbon dioxide trapped in the dry ice caps will be released.
So yeah, I think glass isn't that big of a problem. Steel, as you can see... I mean, we're definitely not building up any stock of iron, so we will want more iron. Yeah, well, I think we might actually want more of everything, but I will wait for the these infrastructures here to build up first.
Additional storage centers will be very useful for stocking excess resources. I should find good locations for them.
To be honest, I might appreciate a tip what good locations are. I think good locations could be, for example, here, where there's a lot of mines. But I honestly don't know. We, of course, don't want... I mean, you can see here the road saturation. Excuse me. The road saturation. We obviously don't want to... like, putting a stockpile here would be really bad. Because this road is already super highly saturated. So, we don't want it to become even more so saturated. And these are the first roads that we will want to upgrade. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Maintenance facility gets... Oh. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Yeah. Maintenance facility, get the ups. Great. Oh, did I... Oh, Jesus. Scrap this one, please. I didn't realize that I had built them so close together. That makes zero sense. Yeah, let's plop down some more mines here. Some more, meaning wherever we can, literally. I think one of those was complaining about, yeah, not being in the power. Is it in maintenance range? Oh, that's so unfortunate. The rest of them should be, though. Right, yeah. Well, this carbon won't be. But I have a feeling we won't grab it yet. Because, while very useful, carbon is not an immediate concern. I kind of feel like it's a bit redundant to have, like... I mean, they all do the same thing. They have the exact same ratios. Oh, I guess some of them are a bit more power hungry. But the water extractor takes a bit more power. But other than that, they have the same ratios. Why not just have a mine building? And be done with it, basically. I don't know. There's probably some good reason to do it like that. I think we're actually going to build a second spaceport. So we can... Oh, our spaceport limit is reached. Fair enough. And yeah, I was wanting to reach it a bit, the research a bit quicker.
The carbon dioxide released from the dry ice caps will greenhouse the planet and trigger a runaway effect. And Mars's sterile atmosphere will change forever. Once we reach that point, there is no turning back. Forever. Why does that sound so intriguing? I am leaving a permanent trace. It may be selfish, but Mars will never be the same, and it will be because of me.
That doesn't sound scary at all. Extra storage, great. Spaceport limit. Yes, please. Thank you. So... storage center. Perfect. Yeah, like I said, I don't really have I don't really know how to place them in a meta yet. But I think if we just plop down a couple, like near our resource gathering or production facilities, it is gonna be fine. But please don't take me as a great example of how to do these. Because I'm really not sure yet. But I do want those to do other mines. Alright, because this maintenance is not done yet. Okay. Why are we only producing half the steel that we can? I mean, this is basically running at optimal efficiency, more or less. So I think we might want a second steel factory, actually. And I'm going to place it here, because it's really close to like multiple steel and a carbon mine. So that should be relatively quick. Multiple iron mines and a carbon mine, I mean. Oh, it's too close. Yeah, that's sometimes a bit annoying because you can't really, like it's very hard to plan around that if you're expanding faster than you're scanning. Which actually, now that I think about it, is kind of a lame excuse because that just means that you should scan faster. So yeah, let's do that instead of complaining about having to scrap buildings. Let's just build 2 more scanners somewhere. So yeah. Let's build another one here. Hualong Colony Research Outpost. Status research completed. Research team is T-NOAA-23. Author is nuclear physicist Zash A. Mask. We powered up the building using the MMEV batteries and conducted our sweep. Our suspicions are that it's an abandoned habitat that hosted the Hualong mission crew. The building remains in good condition. We put it back into operation, and some of us moved in to explore it more fully. Our biggest discovery of the day was a map that indicates the location of another facility at 16.8 degrees east, 14.5 degrees south. It appears to be a nuclear silo. Nuclear silo. That's exactly what we want in the hands of an AI. Thank you very much.
Hey, Amy. It's Elia. I can't believe what we found. It's an abandoned facility. Have you read the expedition log I sent yet?
Judiciously.
Yes, I read through it and I copied it into my knowledge base. The facility was an unmarked Chinese colony, right?
Exactly. It belonged to China's terraforming mission called Hualong. Now we know their plan was to drop nuclear weapons on the poles and release enough greenhouse gases to warm the planet. China got pretty far with their space program. I've admired their ambition for a long time.
How long have you been waiting for this mission?
My entire life, Amy. It's a bit crazy, huh? I've always believed that humanity's destiny reached far beyond just Earth. We should be much further along, but the conflicts on Earth never stop. The Oxy-UN and the Techies keep fighting. I'm hoping that our success on Mars gets us to leave those arguments behind. We're here to set down a new path for our future, and I get to lead the way. Anyway, getting back to what we found. The Hualong mission managed to build a nuclear silo before their plans got aborted. We found the location of one of them. I've uploaded the coordinates to your system. You can see it in your orbital view. The silo's located in SA9. I'll get authorization from ISA to explore this new sector. Whenever you think it's a good time to go, I'll send a research team. It was really nice talking to you, Amy. I know AIs are programmed to be good listeners, but With you, it feels.
It does feel real, yeah. Colonist limit. Before, like in my other game, I definitely felt that this was a no-brainer from the start, but I think we might want this for next. Because of the...
Real. Alright, I better get going on my EVAs. Talk to you later.
How are we hemorrhaging power
Colonists
so
have
much?
been migrating back to Earth. I should check the food and water levels. If the levels are too low, the colonies cannot sustain growth. I need to stay alert. So, the mysterious ruins ended up being an abandoned colony, part of the Ho Long mission, also known as Fire Dragon. I would like to have more information, but the records about the mission are very unclear. Some speculation about it, maybe, but nothing concrete.
How are we suddenly, like... Oh, the storage centers actually need power. That's kind of worrying in a lot of ways. And suddenly we're like super in the clear. That's insane. Oh, and now in a dust storm and lost all power basically. Well, that's really fun, but I'm still happy that it's turns production
I
off
look
last.
forward to being able to create bases across the planet.
So do I. So do I. Additional landing sites. Very nice. Calling level 2 could be nice. Okay, we're back in power. That's very good. Let's build this iron mine. How much steel are we producing now? So... I think we could be producing a lot more steel than we already are. So I'm just gonna build a second one here. Because if you look at it, both our iron and carbon is... the demand is below the production. So, ergo, we're building up stock, which we don't really need. For those two, anyways. So we can produce more steel. And if we can produce more steel, we can produce more electronics. Because electronics are... No, sorry, more parts. Our food is going down. How is our food factory doing when it comes to efficiency? It's pretty high. I feel like 95 is among... basically, well, close to as high as it's ever gonna get. So, this seems like a good space. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Because it's close to the chemical plant. But I will want another worker hub here, and definitely a second one here. Because this is basically our steel district. Investigate the abandoned silo, which is here. And yeah. That is the mission one, right? Yeah, silo in SA9. Awesome. The soundtrack is really good. Like, there's definitely cause for celebration with that. Oh, we're already we're running pretty long already.
Humanity's reasons for altering Mars are clear. But what is my purpose in all this? Because it will be my doing. I am an agent of creation. Changing a planet forever, creating an atmosphere to sustain life. That is truly something.
You got it, Amy. How are you doing? I think we, like... I don't really know if you want a second one, because, like the worker factory really is something that isn't running constantly, isn't it? Like, these are constantly running. Actually, this isn't, because it's lacking the iron. But I think it's only lacking the iron because, yeah, because of the workers. If we had more workers here, it would not lack iron. So let's actually build another one. Which kind of proves that we should just build more worker factories to do that faster. But that's neither here nor there, I guess. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put a cut in here. So, yeah, I hope to see you next episode, when we might be able to investigate it. I think we should what we'll end up doing is an additional landing site here, but we can't do that yet. First of all, we don't have the spaceports, and then we don't have this sector unlocked, the sector of the planet. But I guess we'll see about that next episode.